Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and today I'm gonna play Cthulhu DmD, and I'm gonna start now the second season, and the first episode of the second season is called Strange Bedfellows, Season 2, Episode 1. And the great old one is the Black Goat of the Woods. It comes in an extra box, and so we're ready to go. Basically, just as a short information, the second season adds no additional old ones. You get 6 new scenarios, and you get new creatures that come with these scenarios, new tiles for the scenarios, and you also get 10 new investigators. Now, we've already seen some of these investigators during the first couple of scenarios. I kind of use them randomly. So, and this time we play with Adila. She's a voodoo priestess, and she's a pretty cool, the voodoo is a really good ability. She can basically name one other investigator, which is in this case Sam, the other guy, and when she heals or rests, or when each of the one heals, then the other one also heals one wound or stress. And this can be improved, and already here on the second stage it says then the other one heals 3 wounds / stress as if they were resting. So that is really, really awesome, I think. Then she's got brawling, which helps in combat, and she's got a cane mastery, which gives her additional successes for the elder sign. So we got Sam here, and he is a farmer whose family was killed by the cult, and now he's on a revenge, but he's still a calm guy and just, trying to methodically, avenge his family. So he's got this calm, and so first it says when you rest, heal 1 additional stress. And I'm going to combine that with the voodoo. So if she, because here it says the other heals 3 wounds / stress as if they were resting. So I'm going to allow him to heal an additional stress if she heals and if she is on that stage here. And then the cool thing here is you may rest in an unsafe space. And remember, when he rests, she also can heal wounds. So that's really interesting. And that was random, so it's kind of interesting how they match. Then he's got the swiftness, which helps in movement, and he's got the toughness, so he's more resilient against damage, basically. So let's take a look at the scenario. Cultists in Chicago. They've holed up in a bank vault performing their ritual. Fortunately, there are enough unsavory, unstable folks about in Chicago. We can get their help and their Tommy guns to storm the vault. To disrupt the ritual, any investigator must enter the vault. To enter the vault, the investigator must have at least 4 gangster companions. When the ritual is disrupted, remove the locked tokens from the vault. Okay, so this here is the vault, and we can see here there's a locked token here, and there's a token here. And so when we got the companions, which are in the discovery deck, then we can remove these tokens. And there's a couple of special actions. So loot the area. Take one loot token from your space. Loot tokens may be traded. If an investigator dies, drop their loot tokens in their space. Okay, so you can see here there are these loot tokens, and they are also randomly placed on the board. So there are 3 different types. There are the diamonds, the cash, and the gold. And yeah, in this case it turned out that we basically have all the diamonds here, all the cash here, and the gold down there, but that happened also randomly. And I don't know if that's an advantage or not. And to get the gangsters, remember we need 4, what will happen is you do a discovery action, you draw a card, and a lot of these cards will tell you to pay a specific type of loot, and then you are allowed to hire the gangster. So if you don't have all 3 types of loot with you and you have to do a discovery action, there is a risk that you will not be able to get the gangster. So that's good. That's not good. So you better be careful here. And another action is clear your name. Discard any 2 loot tokens to discard all marked conditions from your investigator. So I think, if I remember that right, if you cannot perform to hire, if you cannot hire a gangster because you don't have the matching loot token, then instead of the gangster you get the marked condition. And that comes with some disadvantages. And to get rid of this, you have to then spend 2 loot tokens. And of course that's a problem because there are only, I think, 12 loot tokens on the board. And I don't know if they are replenished. I don't necessarily think so. So we gotta make sure that we can hire 4 gangsters, and they have to stay with 1 investigator. So we have, of course, also our mental issues. The Catatonia here. Adila has that one. So when it's triggered, lay your figure down. While down, you are safe and can't be attacked, investigate, move, or take any actions other than rest. You must take 1 stress to stand up. Okay, I think that's a pretty good ability. I kind of like that. And the other one, which I don't like that much, because it can get pretty dangerous, is the recurring trauma. Now, first of all, keep the last Mythos card any player drew with no summoning symbol near this card until they're shuffled. And then, when the card is triggered, it says, if there is a Mythos card near this card, play it as if you had it just drawn, or just drawn it. Otherwise, heal all of your stress. So that can be dangerous. Okay, so this is the map here. We start down here, and this is the vault, but we cannot enter this yet. We have here a elder thing, and this is dangerous because it has 7 life points, but it takes no more than 3 wounds from any attack. So basically you have to do at least 3 actions to kill this thing. And because usually you only have 3 actions, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So usually that thing will have a chance to attack you. But he has a swiftness, so he might get a free run action, for example. That might help in this situation. Then we got the chochos. These are these ape-like creatures here. And they add a success when attacking if there are no other investigators in the same space. And last, the black goat, and the minions of the black goat are these dark youngs, and they have 3 life points, and the problem is when you do not destroy them with a single hit, so when you just wound them, they will spawn another dark young in the same space. So that can be dangerous. Okay, so I'm going to start with our dealer, and I think I'm just going to move in here and simply attack these 2 guys. So I got my brawling, so that gives me an extra green die. So I start with 4 dice. Let's see, that wasn't great. We got another one. Oh man. So got to do a reroll right away. And I got the Arcane Mastery, so okay, did it. Very good. So the first guy is killed. And with my last action, ugh, that was not good. Wow. I'm going to reroll definitely one of those. Okay. Now the problem is, I really wonder if I should try to not take the 2 sanity loss. But then, no, maybe I should keep 2 stress so that I have the option to... Now this guy is killed. That I have the option to take an investigate card. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. So this goes up. Wasn't great, but okay. And then I'm gonna draw a Mythos card. Frenzied cultists. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. Wounded cultists move 2 spaces instead. And we gotta summon a cultist in yellow. Okay, so that means this guy moves here, this guy moves here, this guy moves here, and we gotta summon 1 guy over here. And they don't move because they are locked in the vault. So that means we are now in this empty space. The problem with that is if I draw a discovery card now, and a gangster shows up, I cannot hire him. And that seems to be the case. It says Salvatore the Brain. There are strange happenings this evening. You may discard a cash loot token to claim Salvatore the Brain. Well, I can't do that, so already I gotta take a marked condition. Pretty bad. Take 1 stress when you claim this condition, becoming marked. If you can't, take 1 wound. Yeah. So that didn't work out so well. But okay, I mean, I guess at the start there simply is the danger that this could happen. You know, I'm thinking if I want to avoid this to happen with Sam, maybe I should not really try to do a discovery action right now. I think I'm going to move here, take this guy with me, and then I'm going to take the gold as an action, and then I'm going to move 1, 2 spaces. I'm going to move here and I mean, I know that's a little bit dangerous, but I think I think I'm okay with that. So, and then I'm going to use, no, I cannot do anything else. These were my 3 actions. So I cannot do a discovery action, but it might be actually pretty useful in this situation. So I'm going to draw a Mythos card, and it says Woodland Scare. Each investigator takes 1 stress. Yeah, okay, so I got to do that. No, yeah, one stress, exactly. What? That is odd, because there's a sanity symbol here. Each investigator takes 1 stress or 1 wound if they cannot. If there are 4 more dark spawns on the board, choose 1 investigator to take 2 extra stress or 1 wound for each stress they cannot take. It's a bit weird. I mean, the text is really clear, and it also does not seem like there could be a misprint or something. So I guess I'm simply going to take a stress. Okay, so that's it. Okay. And then we're not allowed to draw a discovery card, but instead we get attacked by the cultist. But I got my toughness, which allows me to reroll 1 die. Okay, so I'm going to reroll this one here. Okay, so I'm going to lose a wound, which is not terrible. And I'm thinking about following this idea that I kind of want to keep the cultist with me, maybe take a few attacks, but I don't risk to lose the gangsters, and I don't take the mark conditions. Yeah, okay, so I think what I want to do with her again is I'm going to do a loot action, get the gold, then I'm going to move out of here into this space here. Now these are not connected, but these are. So now I'm hanging out here with the Chocho and the cultist, and I want to try to kill the Chocho because he is a bit dangerous. So we got 4 dice. I have no rerolls. That's a bit of an issue here, but the guy has 3 wounds. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so that is tough, but it's not that. I mean, yeah, I take a lot of sanity loss, but I killed him because I got my arcane mastery. So the Chocho is killed. The cultist stays there. This goes up. But I go crazy, or the Catatonia is triggered, which means I'm in a safe space now in a way. So that's not so bad. Now, I'm not allowed to discover. I cannot do any actions, but I won't be attacked by the cultists during this catatonic episode. So I gotta draw a Mythos card. Easily influenced. For each gangster you have, take 1 wound or discard the gangster and place a cultist in your space. Okay, nobody has a gangster at the moment. We got 3 of these. So now the black goat will advance. The cultist cannot attack me. So we're at the end of the turn and the black goat will now advance. So let's see what that means. This goes up. And then summon 1 dark spawn into your space. Deal 1 wound to each figure in your space. Okay, so we're going to take the dark spawn. And they all look a little bit different. I wanted to do that. So we'll see. Here we got 1, and it shows up here. And I think I will take a wound anyway, because I don't get attacked, but it says, deal 1 wound, so I think I can take the wound anyway. And then I gotta deal a wound to the cultist. There we go. And the problem is that when the dark spawn takes a wound, another dark spawn comes into play. So that means we got immediately a second one here. And then each investigator takes 1 wound for each marked condition they have. That's also something that happens when the Elder One advances, so I take another wound. Boy, oh boy, that's not so good. So that was not a great turn for Adila. And it's Sam. So I think I'm just gonna go in here and try to kill a couple of guys. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move in here, help Adila a little bit. So I'm gonna attack, I think I'm gonna attack the dark spawn first, and I'm gonna attack the wounded one. So I only did 2 hits here. Okay, gotta re-roll that. I don't want a new one to show up. Okay, that's fine. So we take a sanity loss and we killed one. That's okay. And then I want to kill the cultist now. So I need 1 success. Okay, that was easy because he already had a wound. And that's it. And now I will be attacked by the other dark spawn, but I hope my toughness will protect me here. So let's see, we draw a Mythos card. And again, the frenzied cultists. That's not that great. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. So that means this guy moves in here. Oh boy, and these guys also do. Oops. Okay, that can be a problem now. And then we gotta summon a new one. Okay, this isn't good. Now I got my toughness, but this is possibly really bad now. Okay, so we get attacked by 4 creatures, and that could absolutely kill me. That is totally possible now. Yeah, that could be a fast death. So let's see. The dark spawn attacks first. They got a green and a black die. Okay, that's already 2 successes. I'm gonna take these. And now, oh, actually, I got a reroll. That's no. Wait a minute. I can reroll the green die because of the toughness. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 successes, and now I get attacked by the cultist. So the first one, okay, that's not good. Oh, fuck. Okay, that would kill me. So I gotta start spending. Okay. Stress. So now the second cultist attacks. Okay, that was good. And now the third cultist attacks, and I might survive that. Yes, I can reroll this. Okay, wow, that was... Oof, that was tough. Luckily I have the toughness. Otherwise, no chance here. So I'm just kind of pushing these guys back with my fork, trying to protect her. Oh boy, this is looking dangerous as hell now. So now it's Adila, and you know, I think what I want to do is I basically just want to heal because I can heal both of us. So it's not that. Oh yes, actually, exactly. I forgot to do this. I want to do that, of course, here. Instead, the other heals 3 wound stress as they were resting. So that's what I wanted to do, and I could have done that when she reached that threshold. I just forgot to push one of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal now. Because I'm in Catatonia, I can do that even on an unsafe space. It's actually the only thing I can do. So I'm going to heal 3. And that means he can also heal 3. And in addition, because of the calm, it says when you rest, heal an additional die. So I'm going to allow him to get an additional 1 here. And then I'm going to rest again, just like that, and just like that. And I think I'm simply forfeit 1 action. I don't want to spend a stress to get up, then do 1 attack, and then get attacked by 3 other creatures. I think that's a pretty stupid idea. So now we're both in good shape, and Sam has a good chance to maybe kill the 3 cultists, for example. Okay, and yeah, so I guess that's pretty much her action. And then we're going to draw a new Mythos card. Of course, we lose time. Pay up. For each gangster you have, discard a loot token or take 1 wound. Well, we don't have any gangsters. And that's it. I don't get attacked. Sam. So he now will attack. Yeah, I think he's going to go for the cultists. Yeah, I guess that makes the most sense. Just try to kill as many as possible. Okay, that did not work out. I'm going to re-roll this. Do I? No, you know what? I think I'm okay taking a sanity loss here. Okay, great. So the first guy is killed. And this goes up 1 space. And second one, awesome. And the third one. Yeah, that worked out well. Do I want to get mad? Do I want to take that? It's interesting. Do I want to do that? Now, if I remember that right, sanity is not that much of an issue when it comes to the black goat. I'm not totally sure anymore, but I might actually say I don't know. Should I take it? No, I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll at least this one here. Oops. There we go. Okay, yeah. So that means I take 1 sanity loss and I killed this guy. And this is it. Now I'm going to draw a card. And it's again the Woodland Scare. So each investigator takes 1 stress. Okay, we don't have 4 Darkspawn on the board, so that's it. And yeah, it's problematic. The cult, the ritual, they are fast. The black goat will move on at the end of this turn again, but first the dark young here will attack Sam. That's 2 damage. That kind of sucks. But on the other end, wait a minute. I can re-roll 1 because of the toughness. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take it. And that's it. So, gotta move on this thing here. Oh man, that means we get additional dark spawns. Oh boy, that's tough, man. That is dangerous as hell. Okay, let's see. So yeah, basically we have to summon a dark spawn into your space and then deal 1 wound to each figure. So let's bring a... Oh god. Holy crap, this is getting completely out of hand already. That was a mistake. I should have tried to kill the dark spawn here. Okay, so what happens is these two both take a wound. And also the two investigators take a wound. Oh boy, look at that. Then we got to spawn 2 additional dark spawns because they were both wounded. Oh man, look at that. This is really dangerous. And in addition to that, each investigator takes 1 wound for each marked condition. So she also takes a wound. Holy crap. Okay, so this is a tricky situation here now. And I think what I want to do is, I want to heal again with our dealer. And that allows him also to heal 3 wounds and a stress. And now I'm going to spend a stress to get up. And this is not an action. And now I have to try to kill 2 of these creatures. Now the question is, do I take a risk and attack the ones that are not hit and leave the other ones that are easier to kill to Sam? And the reason why I would want to do that is because I got the Brawling and the Arcane Mastery. So I'm really better in fighting than Sam is. And I think this is what I want to do. So I'm going to attack the ones that are not wounded. Going to get 4 dice. I need 3 successes. If I don't get that, I might end up in a lot of trouble, but I still have 3 stress. So that is at least something. Okay, that was a very good start. So one of these guys is killed. And I'm going to try the other one too. That was not good. Okay. So I've got to start spending stress here. Oh, fuck. This is really bad. Fuck! We didn't do it. I'm not even sure if I want to re-roll the last one. It doesn't do me really that much good. I mean, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Doing 2 wounds is better than doing just 1 wound. Okay, so I lose another sanity. I do only 2 wounds. And that's an issue because it will respawn another one. Oh boy. But okay, I mean, at least now the question is, can I survive this turn? We'll see. I got my full health, but this is gonna be tough. So first I gotta draw a card, a Mythos card. Price on your head. Each investigator takes 1 wound for each marked condition. So that doesn't help. And actually this card goes now here. So if he goes crazy, then oh boy, I can see this I can see this killing her later in the game. We'll see. Oh man, I think this is not looking good at all. So we start now. The first, we have 4 attacks. Number 1, that's a hit. Number 2, that's a hit and a sanity loss. Well, if we continue like this, it's over. Number 4, okay, She still lives. But we gotta do another one. We gotta do one more. But she's got a real chance to survive that now. She can take one more damage. Oh my goodness, is that all terrible? Look at that. My goodness, look at that. Okay. So, but here's the problem. If I roll a sanity loss with Sam, this card gets triggered, the recurring trauma, and then that card will kill her. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do? Shit. I don't know, man. I just have to... Fuck. If I could heal in an unsafe space, that would all be easy, but I can't. And until I... Oh man, this is the worst shit ever. This is so tough. Yeah, I'm afraid there is simply nothing I can do. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You cannot clear the name of another investigator. Otherwise, I might have considered that. But that doesn't work either. There is no way for me to get rid of this card without drawing a Mythos card. I don't know. I mean, it really seems... I just have to hope that I don't go crazy. That's all I can say. But I cannot simply do nothing. I mean, if I get attacked by all these guys, it doesn't really help, right? They also have black dice, and I think this is... I'm pretty sure the game is over now. But we'll see. There's a slight chance that I can do it. So I'm gonna attack first the one with the 2 damage here. So let's do that. Okay. So gotta reroll that one. Okay, so we killed that one. So we're gonna attack then one of the ones with the single damage. Okay, now that didn't work out either. Shit. Oh my goodness. I gotta reroll. I mean, what do I want to do, right? If I get attacked, if I don't kill it, another one will spawn. So I basically have to do it, and I gotta spend my last stress. Okay, I did kill that one. Okay, so here's the thing. If I attack now the last one, I got 3 dice that I have to roll. And there's a good chance. So I got 3 dice that I have to roll. That's not good. If I get attacked by both of these, I only have to roll 2 black dice, because they will attack with a green and a black die. So my odds technically are now better. I mean, they have been from the start, but I didn't want to take that many wounds. I think I'm going to leave it here. And maybe I'm lucky and I draw another Mythos card and get rid of this stupid Mythos card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one here as my last action. And yeah, now I'm going to draw a Mythos card. And maybe if I'm super lucky, a Mythos card without a summoning symbol will show up. And that is the case, but it's the same fucking card. Oh my god. This is terrible. Oh god, I'm dead. It's over, man. This is incredible. Yeah, that's it. Shit. Okay, yeah, that's the end of the game, man. What a mess. I don't know. Wow, that was so unlucky. That was super unlucky. Okay. Yeah, so that was tough. I mean, I guess I simply underestimated the dark spawns and, you know, how quickly they were over us. 4 of them was just too tough and I had to take too many wounds. And in the end, of course, I mean, that was a bit of bad luck that I ended up having this card in combination with the recurring trauma and then drawing this card a second time and all. So that really didn't work out well, but okay. Yeah, so I guess that's it. Yeah, that was short. Sadly, we didn't see a lot of the scenario. But I think I played long enough, you know, so I don't want to start over again. I did that recently, but that was just a game of, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I think I died in the second turn or something. And that didn't happen here, so I guess I'm going to leave it here and yeah, maybe we'll do the second scenario pretty soon. Okay, so hope to see you then. Bye.